I'm just walking over the bridge that connects Front Street to CityPlace, walking to Canada House, 1 and 3 Concord Canada House Way in downtown Toronto at Spadina and Fort York. This building's in interim occupancy. If you're a landlord and you've been struggling to rent out your property or your tenants gave you notice this summer, chances are that they probably moved to Concord Canada House. In the last 3 months, over 177 units rented out in Concord Canada House. The location's great, the price points are great, but one thing you do need to keep in mind is that there's no rent control, so while you might get a good deal on the first year, expect a pretty significant increase on year 2. So just made it across in CityPlace now. You can see the CN Tower there a little bit, and Canada House is back there. So yeah, just walking on Fort York in CityPlace. We're just talking about how actually like 25 years ago, this used to be a golf course with a driving range. So yeah, this is, you know, it's kind of like almost a self-contained community here in CityPlace. It does have access points and good connectivity to the rest of the city. It's just like, you know, lots of people, younger demographic, bars, shops, green space. Realistically, like, especially if you work from home, you can just like live in CityPlace and never have to leave CityPlace. That's maybe a plus and a minus as well. And then also you're right beside the Gardner Expressway, so you can, you know, get to Peel Region really easily, or you can go the other way to the Don Valley Parkway and up to the 404 in York Region. So really, really accessible. And that's, I think, one of the things that really drew people to moving into Concord Canada House. Now,
also walk to the Financial Core, walk to the Union, and walk to King West.
Exactly.
Real easy for downtown people working in the Financial Core.
Exactly. So super accessible. I think that's why, you know, the units did rent out so quickly. Concord Canada House is in interim occupancy. So essentially landlords are basically competing with each other for tenants. The more aggressively priced units get rented out quicker while other units stay on the market longer. But, you know, one thing tenants do have to understand is that when you're renting in a building that doesn't have rent control, while you might get a good deal on the first year, expect that your rent is going to go up to whatever market rent is.
Or significantly, just due to the carrying costs and interest rates. Yeah. These guys are probably underwater right now.
Yeah. It's realistic, right? So, you know, if you're planning to live there in year 2, expect a pretty significant increase, and that's something that people need to kind of be aware of, and I hope that they are aware of it. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Like in the last, you know, several months since this building's been in interim occupancy, units just have been flying, and yeah, so it's going to be actually my first time in Canada House. I'm expecting it to look a little bit like a construction site in the lobby, as most buildings do at this stage, and yeah, we're going to be looking at 2 units there. One is on the 55th floor, so I'm excited about the views there. Should be some nice Lake Ontario views, and I think it's southeast views, apparently unobstructed, so that should be nice. So see you in a few minutes, most likely in the lobby if they let me film. Pretty busy intersection here at
hard to see from here.
Yeah. One of the cool things that I'm looking forward to checking out in this building is that they actually have heaters on the balconies. So it's yeah, a great way for you to, let's see if we can catch that. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't, but it's a great way to utilize the outdoor space, and that is the heaters on the balcony. So, you know, in Toronto, space is scarce, and a lot of times you only get to use your balcony for maybe 3 months of the year. This way you can kind of like use it all year round. See the well there across the street as well, so you can see just how convenient this location is. The well, Front Street, the Rogers Center, the CN Tower, and Canada House. Let's go inside. Let's go inside, check it out, check these units out, and see what this building's all about. As I mentioned, I've never been in here before. It's iconic, quite a popular location. I do see the assignment sales for this building. They kind of come through on the various assignment channels that I'm at. So some really good price points. Like essentially you can get a unit at obviously below the purchase price, but I've seen stuff selling here in the 500s, smaller stuff even in the 400s. But of course it's like really dependent on the unit and the size.
It's also a great location.
Yeah.
You're less than 10 minutes to Union, you're in the heart of the entertainment district, less than 10 minutes to the financial core, and then another 10 minutes on the other side west in 15
Yeah. So yeah, this is supposed to be kind of like the crown jewel of CityPlace.
3 and 1.
It's supposed to be the crown jewel of CityPlace, just because it's the last building to be built, or the last 2 buildings. So 3 Concord Place. Sorry, thanks guys. Oh, I don't know. Let's call him. Go inside. We got inside. Thank you. Yeah. This is a nice lobby. Very nice here. It's a pretty nice lobby. Joining 1 and 3. Very nice. Okay, so we just signed in with security. They gave us a little bit of shit because they thought we were recording them, which we were not. And now we're gonna go get some keys. So they said right, left. Tower B lockbox area.
Skating rink.
That was skating rink? It's wild. Okay, yeah.
So the actual.
Okay. This has the ribbon on it. Oh, the door is not even locked. That's great. Hello?
We are touring a 1-bedroom plus den at the brand new Canada House. We're up on the 55th floor. Looks like some stuff still under construction.
So this is what I've been looking forward to.
And look at it. That's unique. Eh? We got ceramic porcelain tiles here on the balcony. That's nice. You'll find this in many condos. Infrared heated with above lighting. That's beautiful. What can I say about this view?
This view is pretty unbelievable. So let me just take you through what we have here behind me. So you have unobstructed Lake Ontario. I don't know if you can see this, but there's also the CN Tower there, the Rogers Center. It looks like you can even, like when the dome is open, maybe you can see something inside of there. And here's the original CityPlace. This is where it all started, here at the foot of Canada House, Navy Wharf, Mariner Terrace. This is where CityPlace started, and where CityPlace will now come to a final conclusion in 2025, 2026. I can't get enough of this view. I'm just gonna shut up and just, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Definitely in the East Tower, you can see right in and see game action.
Okay, so now we're going to look at the second unit on the 15th floor. So maybe, like as I mentioned, the balcony, the views really was the best part for me about that unit on the 55th floor. Like the finishes are a little bit meh, and there's like lack of lighting and other things they could have done, but let's see how this unit looks here. And it's the unit owner ultimately that selects the finishing, so maybe this has a flat ceiling. No, it doesn't. Again, it has popcorn ceiling. What is it with this building and popcorn ceilings? It's 2025. Oh, and it looks, yeah. This unit has an interior bedroom, which is not great. Oh, it has an interior bedroom, and that's the den. This is not interior bedroom. So this den can serve as a second bedroom. I wasn't sure if this unit was listed as a 2-bedroom, but I feel like it is listed as a 2-bedroom.
I bet you this is a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, look at that.
It has a closet.
Look at that tiny little closet. Yeah. So again, I don't love these colors. This is the plank you were talking about, right, for the flooring? White plank textures.
It's a little bit cheaper, and I like it even lighter. This kind of has like a creamy. What's wrong with this is too close, but they don't go. This is why, honestly, don't overcomplicate the situation. A white kitchen never dates.
Yeah.
With white, you will never go wrong.
So this is this a 2-bathroom? Yeah, there's an ensuite. Was there a bathroom on the main area too? Yeah, there was. So this is a 2-bed, 2-bath. One of the bedrooms is the nested bedroom though, but
it faces directly south. I'm shocked. It still has pretty good views on the 15th floor.
yeah, well, it has good views in between the thing, right?
And it has a nice view of the water feature on the terrace.
Yeah, it does. It does. So that's something you can see. I don't think that's a pool. It's just a fountain. Looks like it's a barbecue area, but I'm sure there's going to be people swimming in there at some point. So, so for this unit, and so far my impression is, first of all, they seem to be quite
No
cautious.
lighting again.
There's no overhead lighting. Yeah, I know.
This is it. That's it.
I know.
2 overhead lights for the whole unit.
This has more overhead lighting than the other one.
Has full-size appliances. I assume that that's a Mealy induction cooktop.
Oh,
It is Mealy appliances.
this is better appliances than the other unit because it's a 2-bedroom. Also, it's for more people. They need bigger appliances.
Yeah.
That's kind of what makes sense. Everything is full size here. In the other unit, I think it wasn't full size.
Sure.
Yeah.
And everything's done in here.
Yeah. Yeah, so again, but my kind of feedback about this building so far is that the location's great, the views are amazing, the staff seem to all be very concerned with not being videotaped for some reason, and the units are meh, but with a good view. I don't love the popcorn ceiling, I don't love the color combination, at least from the units that we saw, and I don't like the fact that they don't have 9-foot ceilings. Those are the main takeaways for me. So just finished checking out those 2 units at Concord Canada House. The view is good, the location's good, but I don't know. For me, I think the finishes leave a lot to be desired. It's also right across the street from the well, or down the street from the well, and I think they're like apparently Canada House was sold at a higher price point than the well was, which for me is, I guess it was the timing, but yeah, like one is built by Tridel, one is built by Concord. Standing here on the bridge, entering CityPlace. Behind me are where CityPlace started on Front Street, those 4 buildings. But yeah, the location is pretty fantastic. Close proximity to the financial district, close proximity to Union Station, right beside the Rogers Center, right beside the CN Tower. But the finishes leave something to be desired. So while the balcony is great, how's it going? Yeah, so.
Do you have a business card with you? Are you an agent?
I am.
Can I get you a business card?
Sure. And yeah, now just walking back on Front Street, basically outside the well, going back to where I parked. So yeah, like in conclusion, Concord Canada House, great location, good opportunities. Lots of units have leased out there. If you're looking for a rental, maybe that's a building to consider. But one thing to keep in mind is that anything that's built after November 2018, there's no rent control, so your rents will be going up in year 2 significantly, most likely. As in first year during interim occupancy, landlords are competing for tenants. You want more information about Concord Canada House or any opportunities downtown Toronto, whether it's to rent, to sell, to purchase, I'm here to assist. There is a link to book a call with me in the comment section below. This has been another episode of Your Toronto Condos, and I'm Zhvanetskiy. Thanks for watching.